So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. Now, the purpose of this lecture series is quite simple. Okay? Through 4 to 5 MCQs, the purpose is very simple, and basically the purpose is twofold. First, we want you to revise your current affairs, and the other is we want you to get the much needed MCQ practice. This MCQ practice is very important because if you are serious about clearing civil services examination, you cannot do that without clearing its first stage called prelims. And first stage, prelim stage, is all about MCQs. So through this lecture series, on a daily basis, you will practice 4 to 5 MCQs from current affairs. But these 4 to 5 MCQs, this little effort on a daily basis would add up to more than 1200 MCQs by the time you're ready for your next year's prelims examination. So this little effort on a daily basis would add up to a huge effort, provided you're consistent and regular with it. So make sure you make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. All right? On that note, let's start with topic number 1 or question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding dengue fever. It is a vector-borne disease transmitted through the bite of Aedes aegypti mosquito. Severe cases of dengue fever leads to hemorrhage. There are only 2 vaccines for dengue that are approved by World Health Organization. Okay. How many of the above statements are correct? Now look, dengue fever is called by dengue virus. So it is a viral disease. But it is a vector-borne disease. That means dengue enters your body through a bite of a mosquito. That mosquito is called Aedes mosquito. So this is correct. Okay. Now, dengue fever causes fever, headache, body ache and all that. But severe cases of dengue actually leads to bleeding. That bleeding can be internal or external. And that bleeding is known as hemorrhage, internal bleeding. Okay, so this is also correct. Now, as far as preventing dengue is concerned, there are 2 vaccines globally that are approved by WHO. One is Dengvaxia. That is by Sanofi. Okay. The other is called Qdenga. So these are the only 2 vaccines that are approved by WHO. So this is also correct. All 3 are correct. The correct answer is C. Question number 2. Consider the following statements regarding pollution control boards in India. Both CPCB and SPCBs were established under Environmental Protection Act. CPCB gets its mandate from Water Pollution Act and Air Pollution Act. Okay. Look, in our country, to monitor the pollution levels and to control pollution levels, there is this structure called pollution control boards. And at the central level, we have CPCB. Then different states have SPCB. And UTs have pollution control committees. Okay. Now, these pollution control boards were first established under Water Pollution Act, 1974, not Environment Protection Act. Later on, when Air Pollution Act was enacted in 1981, the mandate under Air Pollution Act was also given to these organizations. So this is false. CPCB gets its mandate from Water Pollution Act and Air Pollution Act. This is correct. Okay. So only 2. Question number 3. Which of the following is our correct regarding National Green Tribunal? It is a specialized quasi-judicial body established for adjudicating environmental cases. Chairperson, judicial members, expert members of NGT have a term of 4 years. Regional benches of NGT are in Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, Chandigarh. Select the correct option from below. Now look, to handle environment-related cases in 2010, NGT Act was passed, okay, which created National Green Tribunal. Again, it is a quasi-judicial body, a tribunal to handle environmental cases. This is correct. Now it has a chairperson, 10 to 20 judicial members, 10 to 20 expert members. Okay, they have a term of 5 years or until they reach the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. So this is false. Now, it has one principal bench in New Delhi, and then there are regional benches. Okay, Kolkata is for Eastern region, Chennai is for Southern region, Mumbai is, there is no Mumbai basically. Pune is for Western region, and Bhopal is for Central region. So this is also false, only 1. Question number 4. Consider the following statements regarding Barak Bhuban Wildlife Sanctuary. It is the second wildlife sanctuary in Barak Valley after Borel Wildlife Sanctuary. It is named after the second largest river in the northeast and is spread across three districts, Kashar, Hailakandi and Karimganj. The wildlife sanctuary is an important habitat for king cobra snake. Okay. Now the second largest river in the northeast is Barak River. Okay, the largest is Brahmaputra. Now this Barak Valley has two wildlife sanctuaries, Borel Wildlife Sanctuary and Barak Bhuban Wildlife Sanctuary. So this is correct. Now, this Barak Bhuban Wildlife Sanctuary is spread across three districts of Assam, Kachar, Hailakandi and Karimganj. This is also correct. And this wildlife sanctuary is actually famous for various primate species, but it is most famous for king cobra snake. So this is also correct. All three statements are correct. The answer is C. Okay, none was there in this place. And topic number 5. Which of the following statements regarding POXO Act is correct? It was enacted in 2012 and was a consequence of India's ratification on United Nations Convention on Rights of Child. Section 15 of this act deals with penalizing possession of child pornographic material. This act is criticized for not being gender neutral as it penalizes only male offenders for child sexual abuse. Okay. In 1992, India signed United Nations Convention on Rights of Child and then India ratified it. Now, ratification means that India needs to have a law to protect rights of child. And for that, India passed Protection of Children from Sexual Offence Act, POXO Act. Okay, so this is correct. Now, Section 15 of this act deals with criminalizing possession of child pornographic material. So this is also correct. This act is gender neutral. By that, they mean that anyone who conducted sexual abuse of children, whether it's a male or a female, would be penalized. It's not that only male people who are actually sexually abusing children are penalized, male and female both. So it is gender neutral. 1 and 2 only. Answer is A. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I hope it has added value to your preparation. Though it would add more value if you are consistent and regular with this lecture series. So with that hope, I'll be signing off. Thank you, everyone.